happening for those who don't understand SQL. So select says what database you're choosing. This is, at least I don't think, sides. What if it ends in X? Would it not pull up? I was right. Done that. Vegeta says, where the fuck is the face side? That's the only reason why I don't have it up. Iceland and Switzerland both end with land, but what are the others? So they're showing you that you can do more. There we go. The face cam came back up for a second. So that's showing you that you can do %sign in front of more than just a single letter. Vegeta said, I just liked with my chicken. Yo, thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. Yep, there we go. Yeah, so I'm doing this with the greatest of ease. And if you have any question, feel free to hit me up. I'd be more than happy to answer. Let's see. Kratos says, I learned SQL last year in computer science principles. SQL works very well with JavaScript, and Python would be really good to learn for your career. Oh yeah, I already know Python. I've taken the normal Python programming class and advanced Python programming. And in both, I've gotten over a 100. Python's really easy, but really fun, which is nice. Colombia starts with a C and ends with IA. There are 2 more examples like this. Okay, I think I know how to do this. And I think is what I'm looking for. Oh, wait. Yeah, I think it is and. And %ia. No, okay, yeah, I just fucked it up. Kratos says SQL is typically pronounced sequel. See, that's what I thought. When I walked into the class, I thought they would say sequel a lot. But quite often do we say SQL. So I guess it's interchangeable. It's weird. So it's not and. Am I supposed to do the, you jump a space down and you, I'm about to say, where's my tab? I fucking opened something. Oh fuck, I can't tab? What is this monstrosity? And also, I could have sworn you could do like the tab under and then you say like name like IA, set up this, and you put it there. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. So that's how you do it. The fucking tab formatting. I pull up, I hop off the Hummer with Draco and go like, yeah. Okay, Greece has a double E, but who has a double O? Well, that one's another one is just looped around. Got him. But yeah, I have an SQL test tomorrow where I have to write the stuff down. Bahamas has 3A. Who else? Find countries that have 3 or more A's in the name. What? What cucked me on this one was like 3 A's. All we've done is %sign so far. What's the other thing? What's the thing that would count how many A's that are in it? I'm trying not to look at my notes for this. And I don't even have my notes up on the screen. So this is just straight up me just going off what I remember. Kratos said random question. Feel free, ask me anything. That's all my streams are. Bahamas has 3 A's. Find countries that have 3 or more A's in the name. I mean, this would pull it up, but it would also pull everything else that just had 1 A in the name. Wrong, too many rows. That makes sense. I'd like to know. Show what the answer should be. I guess it wouldn't be a quiz if you could just look at the code. Oh, Kratos said, how do you personally pronounce data? Data? People say data. I mean, it depends on what you're saying. I don't say, oh, I think I say database, but then I normally say data when I refer to data normally. I guess I alternate. I go back and forth. So it depends. How do you pronounce data? Is it data, like day, or do you say data, like dead ass? Let's see. Select name from world, where name like T. I don't know within character. You can use the underscore as a single character wildcard. Hold on, maybe there's like a little like tip. Nope, I see no tip. I have no idea. Yeah, I don't know what makes it count. Since that's the correct pronunciation of database. I don't think anyone would shit on you if you said database. You know what I mean? I feel like they're interchangeable. Let's see. Oh, right. I'm gonna skip 7. Even though 7 is bothering me. It seems like it should be something really basic. Put something that's... Got him! Okay, submit SQL. It messes with me that all of these were, like, really simple. Until I got to number 7. Find countries that have 3 or more A's in the name. So it's like, where name like a minimum of 3, where name like a greater than or equal to 3, like no, like a greater than or equal to 3. Kratos is like, if the O character is separated by other characters, then it should just be this. Unless I need percent signs. I may need percent signs. Do. Wrong. Too many rows. Right, because it needs to also recognize that there are other O's involved. Like more than one O. Is that how you would do it? You draw like a face with really open eyes? Too few rows. So that doesn't work either. Show what the answer should be right under it real quick. So Congo, the Democratic Republic of... So I didn't get Congo at all. I didn't get Lesotho. Yeah, it's missing a lot. So right now, it's only doing it if it's a one character separation. And not if it's a multi-character separation. So, do I need to encapsulate the O's? That should help, right? Man, that looks dopey as fuck. Too many rows. So there are certain things in this list that don't appear in the other one. Oh, they're separated by 2 other characters specifically. So O's that have 2 characters in the middle. Okay. It's easier than what I thought. Solid. I just needed to read the question. Maybe the other one is also easier than I thought. That'd be pretty great. Find countries that have 3 or more A in the name. Like... I don't know where to start with that one. Cuba and Togo have 4 characters in the names. Find countries that have exactly 4 characters. They got me fucked up. Oh gosh, there's a harder question section. I don't even know the counting. I don't know how to count the things. Find countries that have exactly 4 characters. I need something that says, like, it's some count command that says where name greater than or equal to 4. That looks... Wrong answer. Too few rows. So that is something that you can do. What if I put like in there? Or a name? Error. Okay, thank you. Because that did look dumb. I'm like I'm put like in for that to make sense. It's interesting that this is a thing. And what do you mean you don't have things where names are greater than or equal to 4? I guess the problem is greater than or equal to 4 what? There's like no unit. So I think it's trying to look for names that like actually equal 4. So the next questions are optional and only for students who are finding the basic questions too easy. Well, fuck. There are a few basic questions I actually don't know, but let's see how well I do with these. The capital of Luxembourg is Luxembourg. Show all countries where the capital is the same as the name of the country. Where name like capital, then this is the closest I can do to a tab. Has something there. So I can just do that. Where name like capital. Continent in there for no reason. There's just like an extra thing it's selecting. Kirby said, have you seen any... No, have you seen all animations yet? Show all the countries where the capital is the same as... is the same name of the as the name of the country. So it only wants to see names. It doesn't want to see capitals. Can I use capital without selecting capitals? Yeah. Kirby said, I want to stream them at some point. Of course. That's part of my excitement for seeing you build all the animation monsters into a deck. So yes, of course. I would love to. See, it's some shit that I can do, but I don't, because this is considered a harder question. Characters. Bank, I put greater than or equal to. Where name equals 4. Too few rows. Okay, so yeah, I still don't understand it. This is where name equals 4 characters. Another one I didn't get was also a counting based one, where it's like has 3 like how do I equals the name of the country, but that the capital has the name of the country in it. That's interesting. So Kirby said there are 2 animations that I either missed or the duelist isn't playable yet. Okay, fair enough. The manual that corresponds. Pull up a hop up a Hummer with Draco and good skirt. There we go. I got the face cam back up. Face cam back up. There we go. So that's not it, which I already knew, but I needed to see some confirmation. That's gross. It's gross to say. And it'll be like where the capital includes the name of the country. So there are the capitals and there are the names. I need it to be like name with the percent signs and the underscores. I'm pretty sure. Do I need the underscores? I'm not sure if I need the underscores. It should be something similar to this. But I'm cooking hard. So, 3 of them things. Because I didn't get 7. I think this one I didn't get. Which has to do with counting. I gotta learn how, like, the counting shit works. And then 10 I didn't get. Let's see. 13. I didn't get. I need something that's like similar to. Rather, well, that's what like is supposed to be. Yeah, I need includes. But I'm just not getting it. Find the capital and the name where the capital is an extension of name of the country. You should include Mexico City as it is longer than Mexico. You should not include Luxembourg as the capital is the same. So it has to include in it the name of the country. But is the country plus city, I fuck with you. I fuck with you on so many levels. Concat as D's nuts. Where name like D's nuts. Ha! Got him, but that should work actually. Unknown column D's nuts and where clause. Why isn't as working? I am using as. I'm trying to rename concat. But I have to say like concat name town. Like I have to straight up copy the same thing. Concat to D's nuts. Wrong. Yeah, this face cam is like ultra dead. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. Let me look at the original again. So it has all these Inas or whatever, and find the country where the capital is the country plus. Yeah, because it's not spacing shit. So, where name like concat name city. So, find the country where the capital... Oh, fuck me. That's the other thing that I messed up. Where capital like concat name city. Yeah, and you're not supposed to have the thing. Also, I have it selecting name when it should be selecting capital. When all you do is fuck up. All I do is fuck, no matter what. Yeah, let's see. Submit SQL. Some data is incorrect. So... Dun, 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. There may be one where city has no space in it. So there may be one where I'm supposed to say where capital like concat. Concat is new. We've learned something that works like concat, but it's not the same thing. Concat is easier than the thing we know. So it's not that some of them have the city with the space. So it shows the capital. Select is, by the way, what it shows. It's not what you use. You can use anything. That's what's clearly been demonstrated. From is what database is from. Then where is for conditions for the data that's displayed. Let me see what the right answer is. It wants the name. So where capital is wrong. It did want the name of the countries. No. That's not where you would change it. You're not trying to show capitals. Your thing was... It was select that needed to be different. Hey, there we go. Done. Done. So what gets me is that on the quiz/exam that I'll be taking tomorrow, on the exam, you won't be able to run your code. Like, I could work my way through this question, right, to figure out what the right answer was by, like, practicing with the code and, like, seeing what the question is asking versus what my prompt is doing and what's being shown to the side. But essentially, I'm going to walk in there and the quiz is going to be like the same thing that you guys see here, more or less, but there's nothing on the side. You can't see your program run. So, hope for the best is what you can do. So I actually haven't gotten any of the harder questions wrong. Nice. But it sucks that I got 2 of the easy ones wrong. That's a hard cuck. Find the capital in the name where the capital includes the name of the country. When your brain's like, we just did something like that. I think I know what to do. So it wants capital and name. Select name and capital. Well, it wants capital and name. Select capital and name. Done. From world. Done. Where capital. Like concat name city. Or, well, not name city. It'll be like. Oh wait, there shouldn't be any concat. Or is there? I need to figure out what the fuck includes is. Whatever. What is like the equivalent of saying that this is included within? And also the main thing is, I want to use name like something you would normally put in quotes. But I don't think that's how it works because it's considered to be a normal variable. Get shot on? Where capital like name is not the same as saying capital contains name. Like this should error. Yeah, because like the syntax is wrong. But I don't know the solution. So I've gotten one of those wrong. That's a hard one. Find the capital in the name where the capital is an extension of the name of the country. Didn't we do this? So it'll have things like Mexico City, but it shouldn't have Luxembourg because it's the same thing. Also, I don't remember what does not equal is in this programming language because it's different from Python, which was a hard mindfuck. I don't know why not equal isn't a universal thing. The name Monaco and the extension is vile. Show the name and extension where the capital is an extension of the name of the country. You can use the SQL function replace. So let me open a new tab. This is one of the first things where I think it is like an extra teach thing. Actually, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe throughout this there have been little blue links like replace that I could click and they would teach me things, but I just didn't notice. It seems like for a few of them, they straight up teach you what things do, but then for others they don't at all. So that's interesting. It shows that like certain things you're expected to already know. Replace F S1 S2 returns the string F with all occasions of S1 replaced with S2. So replace all the E's with A's for that example. Okay. So and the extension is vile, show the name in the extension where the capital is an extension of the name of the country. So you can use replace. What would I use replace for? Monaco dash vile. What am I replacing? Show the name in the extension, where the capital is an extension of the name of the country. So it'll be country dash cap. Right? Yeah. Well, no, the capital will equal the country dash something. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know why you would use replace. I think it wants you to use a concat, maybe. Maybe it's like select name from world where. It's not even where. Select concat name hyphen, then somehow you connect strings. Can you connect strings with a plus sign like you can in Python? String plus capital name. When you're like select concat name. Can I put 3 things in a concat? That'd be interesting. That more or less should be what I'm looking for. Wrong answer, too few columns. But this shows all the things with a hyphen that has their capital. Only the first 50 rows have been shown. So this says name extension. So it's pulling specifically the names of countries where the capital has an extension. Where the capital has an extension. So how can you sort the cap? I guess if the capitals are longer, or the capital is longer than the country name, then you'd be able to recognize that, but you also would have to be able to find in kind of thing. I feel like I don't know enough, and I hope that if I submit SQL and get it wrong. Hold on. What happens when you finish the quiz? That's the real answer. That's the real thing here. So, you getting things wrong, it's not enough to prompt it to then be like, and now it's time to teach you like thingy thing. So I guess I need to look at select basics period. So it's like learn SQL in stages. So you can do the select names thing. Then there's some multiple choice quizzes. Then there's one that lets you create a database. That'll be interesting. Then they have join operators. Sum and count. Seems like some shit that I needed for some of the select quizzes. Reference how-to. Here we go. Let's go. Time to read up on some shit. This will make me hopefully better at it. The select command is used to show data from a database. The output from a select statement is always a grid with a number of rows and a number of columns. The simplest select command involves a single table. So select name population from BBC where region, North America. Okay, let's see. The select line determines which columns to show, in this case name and population, both of which are columns of the BBC table. The where clause determines which rows to show. The select statement may involve data from more than one table, using a join or a union. Select statements may nested, that is, the output from one select may be the input to another select. Interesting. Let's see, the select statement may aggregate values using a select group by cause. Okay, so that's a really simple one. Let's look at concatenate columns. You can put two or more strings together using the concatenate operator. So that's concat. Yeah. Okay, you can put two or more strings together using the concatenate operator. The SQL standard says you should use the bridge. That's what we've been doing. But there are many differences between the main vendors. Okay, so I may not be able to use concat within developer. I may have to use the bridge in those cases. I hate that it's putting concat region name. Let me put as D's. There we go, yeah. Why didn't it let me do D's nuts earlier? As D's nuts. There we go. Yeah. Let me use my ass. Bitch, don't kill my ass. Okay, time to look at likes. Pull up, hop up the Hummer, we're going good luck. The like command allows wildcards. A percent may be used to match in string. Oh yeah, and then the underscore will match any single character. The example shows countries beginning with Z. The country Zambia matches because Ambia matches with the percent sign, which makes sense. So yeah, I probably was supposed to do reference and then take the quizzes. So it's not setting you up where you just blindly take quizzes. Nice, because I didn't want to just blindly take quizzes, so it makes sense. Let's see. So, union. Make union between different tables to build one single view or request. Don't know why there's a question mark. List a number of select statements separated by the union keyword. Be sure that you have the same number of columns in each of the select statements. So, select name from BBC, where name like Z. Union, select name from actor, where name like Z. Union will be available from version 4, so some versions will not have union. And then it pulls names from both tables that are involved. Results truncated, only the first 50 rows have been shown. Kirby said, I hope Rex Raptor gets an animation at some point. Most def, you seem to be a solid Rex Raptor player, so they should show you some love. It's interesting that he doesn't have an animation. Does Weevil have animations? I can't remember. Apostrophe. How to build a statement on a word with an apostrophe, such as where name equals Tom's book. Okay, this confused the shit out of me when we went over it in the actual class. Select star from BBC. The fuck? Oh yeah, select star means select all. Why didn't they go over that, actually? Weevil's information is insect queen. Makes sense. Still, that's really weird. Why doesn't Rex Raptor have one with, I think he doesn't he have a two-headed dinosaur or something? Who's his main? Where name equals Cote d'Ivoire. The fuck? That showed me nothing. Let's see. The only duelist that doesn't have an animation at all is Ishizu Ishtar. Rex Raptor's animation is Red Eyes Bee Dragon. Okay, interesting. Where name equals Cote d'Ivoire. Ivoire. Isn't there a better one? I love the Tom's book example. Can we please get Tom's book? Why is it like a submit SQL thing that doesn't actually show the example? I still don't know what it's supposed to look like. And do you just put two? Do you just put two apostrophes? Is that what it's saying? Yeah, they just needed like the Tom's book example to be the example that they're showing. Let's go for full text search. Around 11:30, I need to like hit the hay. The brute force method is to use like operator against any of the fields to be searched. This will be relatively expensive, but probably good enough in many cases. The term to search for should be quoted and placed within two wildcards. You should construct the string literal in some scripting language. Don't forget to quote it. So this will have the in any of them. Yeah, that's like the most basic way to do the full text search thing. Let's see. Kirby said the event that is going on has Rex using one of the boss monsters from Nexus Duel Links Dinosaur deck. Oh, from your Nexus Nexus Duel Links Dinosaur deck. That's cool. Okay. I need to learn something. Teach me something so that I don't know about select. Column name. How can I display a column name for an aggregate function? Where one of the results returned is calculated, for example, with an aggregate, the column name may be assigned arbitrarily. So it's teaching how to use as. You should be able to specify a column name. Yep. Group by region. Group by is interesting. That's very similar to order by. I wonder what the difference is. It's still a mystery. Equijoin. How do you use equijoin? Ooh, okay. It looks like we're getting into some heavier shit. How do you use equijoin to join two tables with the same name? I'm trying to join two tables with the same name. I'm required to use an inner join. Also, I need to show the manager's name. Question is, join the employee table with the employee table and department table. Show the employee ID name, department code, manager ID, manager name, manager's department code, and name for the manager's department. We have a self-join. Each copy of the table is given an alias. Here we use W for the worker and B for the boss. We can treat these as different tables. You get an inner join by default. This means that Robin, who has no boss, does not show up in the results. Fuck, so let me look at it. Oh, and we had a brownout. Dun. So I gotta reset up the stream. I still have 10 minutes left in the stream. You cannot brown out for 10 minutes. I pull up, I'll hop out the Hummer with Draco and good luck. I whip it, I turn up, I pull up and knock up. Let's see. If they don't show me how to see how many A's are in the thing, I'll be upset. Because that was my main thing for a few of them, is it just seemed like they were counting based. They were like, specifically, I want to see how many of the things there are. And I was like, I don't know how to like help you with that, to like count it. Whoa, holy fuck. I don't like that for this example, they're like creating the table actively. I feel like it would have been better if I didn't see all the create table stuff, which by this point in time, like, I haven't been exposed to. Because it's just a bunch of extra. I just want to know what it's talking about when it mentions the join. But it says select W dot first name as worker, B dot first name as boss. From employee W, employee B, where W dot manager ID equals B dot employee ID. So it's interesting. The W dot thing that it's doing. Let me get that hangout back up. Boom, boom. Psh, bum, bum. Because you all can't see what I see until I share it. Hair's still looking like a hot mess. Okay, there we go. I'm back. Yo, Zolex, good to see you. This is the face cam for a programming stream that I'm doing. How are you today, Zolex? Oh, I'm doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. How about you? Yeah. Homie's doing good too. I need to pee. That's the only thing that I could be doing a little bit better on. But I have 8 minutes left in the stream, so I'm like, I might as well just pee afterwards. Those raps are awesome. Oh, thank you, Zolex. I'm glad that you enjoy the raps. If you dig the rap videos, make sure to smash that like button. And also, whenever we do fan polls, feel free to vote for the rap videos. I would really appreciate it. Sorry, yeah, I had a brownout on my Chromebook, which is why the programming screen went out for a little bit, but now it's back. So this join shit is really interesting. Integer references employee. Yeah, if I knew more about creating tables, it'd be easy. Vegeta said, wait, you gonna do rap? Like, in the stream? You're asking if I'm gonna rap in this stream right now. Oh, you're like, if you voted for it on a fan poll, would I do a rap, like, in a live stream? Yeah, if you guys voted in a fan poll for me to do, like, a Nickabenson raps video that was a stream, then if it won the poll, I would do a stream where I rapped live. And I would show you guys my lyrics as I'm writing out the rap, and then I would, like, show the process of finding instrumentals and shit, and then I would show the multiple takes as I, like, went through the takes to try and figure out, like, do I get the flow right kind of thing, and I talked to you all as I was doing the rap. So if you wanted to see that, definitely vote for it in a fan poll. I'd do it. There's no reason why I'd be against doing that. Vegeta said, fuck, that would be so hot. Fuck. I'm horny now. Watch out for those horns. Yo, but I feel like they could have demonstrated the join function better, by not creating a fucking table. Can't you do it as just a select from a table that already exists? Wow, look at all that code in the box to make, like, that small table. So it shows you who's each worker's boss. Let's see. Aaron Wele Como Mi Fundio said, hey, yo, welcome Aaron to the stream, and thank you all for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. Still trying to get some of this SQL stuff, like, down. I think I'm gonna get, possibly cucked on this exam. I have over a 100 in databasing, right? My databasing class, I'm, like, going hard. But this is going to be our first exam. Aaron said, hey again. Yo, good to see you again, Aaron. So, I'm trying to figure some stuff out. Space Monster? Create table Space Monster. Account balance integer. Insert into Space Monster values 42. Select account balance from Space Monster. Select a column whose name contains spaces. So you gotta make sure that when you say select, you put the quotes with the spaces in. What a fucking... I would have never guessed that if the name contains spaces, include the spaces in the thing. Fair enough. What's interesting is that you convert it. It's like a string. Like you're putting the name in as a string rather than just typing the name. So that's the part that matters. Interesting. And to, like, prove the point, if you didn't have it, it wouldn't understand what you were talking about because there are spaces in it. However, drop the spaces from the original and it still doesn't fucking work. It's because it doesn't understand that the int is separated. So you still need the quotes around it. No spaces are needed, though. Are spaces needed? Do that when it's got me fucked up, when, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. You have to put spaces here? Why? SQL isn't very intuitive. It's not very, like, reader friendly. Don Verga Yeteyevo said, "Hey, we are, we are you fapping? We are you fapping?" Kirby said, "My blue stacks is screwing up." Oh, thank you all for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. Yo, let's see. Dang. When it tells you how it works, but you still don't get it. Is the space just at the end? The fuck is happening? I'm digging that like button to viewer ratio 3-on-3. Hey, so let's see. And it's gonna teach me about null. I only have 2 minutes left, and it still didn't teach me what I needed to know. The null value may be used to indicate missing or unknown data. You can use the phrase is null to select these values. Select name, comma, GDP, gross domestic product, from world where GDP is null. So it'll show you the country's locations. Also, Facecam dookied on it. So there we go, Facecam is back. Welcome back, Facecam. So again, I only have 2 minutes left in the stream. Why doesn't select prepare? Let's fuck with some functions. I only have 1 minute left. So I'll probably have to fuck with some functions later. Okay. In class, we've done substring before. I guess it'd be this substring. We've done tochar. Maybe it'd be this substring. It was this one. It was this shortened one. I don't think we've done current date. We've done system date. They may be equivalent. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we've done current timestamp. That sounds right. Floor looks familiar, but I don't think we've done floor. Like, this is going to be our first quiz. So a lot of these functions we just haven't seen. And maybe some of the harder ones for the select quiz, they're just harder because we just haven't learned them. So and the reason why I'm like, why do I not get it is because it's like this. Yeah, I would have no grounds to know it. I wish that something like this was provided for the course so that I could look at course chapter specific stuff on here. That'd be really nice. That'd be something great for them to add in the future. But thank you all for watching. If you like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, share this video with a friend so they can join in the festivities with us. Right now, our goal is 550 subscribers, so we can't reach that goal without your help. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful day. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, logging out. Peace.